Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video. So today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we have our favorite thing, and that is going to be an update, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be taking a look at the brand new update and feature that they've thrown in this game. I've seen a little bit of stuff about it on Facebook. I've been at work all day long because unfortunately I am back at working at the office currently at this moment. Maybe with a little bit of a, shameless plug here, support on YouTube, I can eventually do this full time, baby. But as of right now, that is not the case. But as I mentioned, so we've got a brand new feature today in Idle War Legendary Heroes. And without further ado, let's check it out. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. So we are taking a look at the brand new Asterism feature in this game that just launched today as I'm speaking. Basically, we are taking a look at the just the update section, the current event section. We're not going to really focus on because it's been going on, and the regular events, as always, have not changed. The devs have yet to take on my idea as far as changing up that 5-star hero to give people the incentive on the brand new servers when they roll an account to purchase. But nevertheless, greatly strengthen your lineup with a brand new function, Asterism, bugs fixed and optimized. Devs, please dump the information into these. You have the time to write bugs fixed and optimized. Why do you not have time to copy and paste the report from the developers that have fixed these issues? Please put this in here. We'd like to see the little tiny small fixes and optimizations in the game so we can discuss them, especially us content creators. So you load up the game. Where is Asterism at? Is going to be in the bottom section of your screen here. You're going to click right here next to heroes. You're going to have 4 different options as of right now in the game. I don't think that they've hinted to or I know they did hint to releasing additional of these in the future, or maybe swapping them out might not be a bad idea. Basically, when you start out, you're not going to have any currency. You're going to need to have these shards, and you're going to need to have these gems in order to, I think, both star power and star core. You're gonna have to have some of these star powers in order to unlock your very first zodiac, is what they're technically are, but gods or whatever you want to call them. Basically, long story short, it acts as a separate hero to your normal hero lineup. As your heroes attack so much, it fills up this bar. Once the bar gets filled, then your zodiac or that god can perform the one ability that it has. So taking a look at this here, you've got Aries. The first ability here is always going to be the ability that gets used when the bar gets filled, and these are going to be little bonus stats that they're going to get. So we're not going to focus on the other 3. We're just going to read off these first ones. So it recovers 1000 of the Asterism's attack HP for 4 allies with the lowest HP, increases their parry by 25% and damage immune by 5% for 2 rounds. Okay. The next one is going to be Taurus. It is going to deals damage against 2 random enemies, reduces their attack by 10% for 2 rounds, so you're getting a nice attack break, and you are doing AoE damage to 2 enemies. The next one on the list is going to be Gemini, and that is going to be somewhat of a complicated one. Bear with me, but basically recovers HP. So recovers HP and... So recovers 800% of the Astral's attacks as HP. Okay, so what that is going to be this number here. So it recovers 800% of that number, and then it says HP and 20% of the HP that they have lost for 2 allies with the lowest HP. Okay, so basically the allies with the lowest HP, the damage that they have taken, so 20% of that damage or HP that they have lost, and 800% of the Zodiac God's attack as HP, they're going to recover that. And then it says deals damage and, deals damage basically against 2 random enemies. Okay, so the Asterism attacks damage at 5,000 or 5,000%, whatever. Anyways, it's kind of confusing, but that's going to be her ability. Is Gemini. Cancers is going to be deals damage against 4 random enemies, has a 30% chance to stun them for 1 round. Personally, I think this is going to be very, very situational, but it has the ability, in my opinion, to be game-breaking, very, very good, or the 30% is going to feel like a 0%, and it's going to rarely ever stun them, and it's going to be a waste, right? But, however, you are getting an attack to 4 random enemies, which I believe the Taurus one is only 2 random enemies. So again, I mean, it might it just gonna depends. I think right now at the game, it's too early to tell. I know a lot of people early in the Discord were raving about this one's good, whatever. I think at this point, just hold off. Don't suppress those thoughts or those play styles to any of the game players right now. I think we need to have these whales and a lot of these higher level players in this game test these out at higher levels. So once they rank up, obviously their abilities increase. So that's going to be very important. Another thing to note about the Asterism is when you come to your Asterism, the one that you have unlocked, you will see the little option up here to the top right. This allows you to reset him, meaning all of the star power and the star core gems and shards that you pumped into him, you will get those fully refunded. However, the gold that it cost, you will only get half the amount of gold back, so keep that in mind if you're short on gold. But it's really nice feature that they did allow that to be reset, in my opinion, because it gives us the options as players to test them out and change our mind later on with only sacrificing some gold. So that's going to be very nice and handy. To show you really quick how this works, I have to go to the arena because, of course, I am campaign locked, which sucks. But coming here, clicking on the arena, clicking the join button, defense, here is where you're going to set it up. If you do not do this, it will not be there. But in the top right hand corner, you'll see Asterism. You're going to click that. You're going to select the god or the zodiac that you have unlocked. You're going to click choose, and then boom, it is set up. You have to do nothing else. You set up your lineup like you normally would. I'm going to click the save button. I'm going to click battle. Just click this for just shits and gigs for the video. I'm not going to skip the battle to show you exactly how it works. You're going to click battle. And very simplistic. You do absolutely nothing. It's on auto as always. Your units are going to attack. Notice in the left hand section right down here, this bar will get filled. As our units and your heroes attack, the more they attack, the bar increases. Once the bar gets filled, as you will see here, hopefully I don't kill them too soon, but once this bar gets filled, you'll see your zodiac pop up, which should be right here. Boom, he does his ability. He throws a couple different debuffs on them. The attack, or as of right now at level 10, is dog shit. It's not really doing a whole lot, so keep that in mind. But basically, as you can see here, it will repeat to continue to attack. So it will continue to stack if the battle's going long enough, to mean, you know, with rounds that your god will attack again, which mine will here as well. And then as you can see, it does throw a nice set of debuffs. So again, it's nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, but you get the idea of exactly how it works. The last thing I want to show you before we end this video is where exactly, when you start the game up with the new update today, you will have 0 of the star power shards and you will have 0 of the star core gems. Okay, ironically, I'm impressed that the devs gave us a I don't have it here as I deleted it, but the devs gave us 1,000 diamonds. Instead, I think they should have gave us enough star power shards to purchase the first you know, zodiac, because you need 300 of them, right? And that's very interesting to me because the only other place, so there's 2 places to get them that we know of in the game, or I know of the game currently, and the one is going to be your daily quest. So they did change this up. So they added the 20 star core metal or gems from forging, and then they did add the 200 star power shards. But what's interesting to me is they added 200 to your dailies, not 300, which allows you to unlock your very first hero. So again, I think that was a missed opportunity. In my opinion, I know I'm not a dev, I'm not a developer of this game. Maybe they have a different plan for it, but I think that they should have, instead of giving us 1,000 gems, maybe gave us, like, I don't know, 500 gems, and then gave us 300 of the star power shards in order to unlock your very first one. But whatever. Nevertheless, the other place that you get them is from the Wonderland shop. So from the Wonderland shop, you have the option to purchase 500, which will be enough for you. And then you can purchase 100 of the Star Core gems for a fancy dancy price of 3,000 and 2,000. Now, I think that's a little absurd in my opinion. I think that's a little bit high. But if you feel differently, please feel free to drop a comment down below. You know, it's not a big deal. I always like to get other people's opinions. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's going to be it. for this that really needs to be talked about. So please be sure to drop a like, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get a notification, of course, every time I drop a video. I will be covering Brave Dungeon coming up on the 25th. I'm going to continue to cover Idle War, so do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. But without further ado, I will see you guys on the next video.